right, so we're here at Gay Pride in Atlanta, and we're here at That Gay Stuff, and I was just curious, what is your coming out story? Do you have one?
You know, it's funny that I don't have a coming out story, being that I am an Atlanta native. I grew up here in the South, on the South Side near the airport. I don't have a coming out story because I've only known how to just be me and walk in a very authentic space as it relates to my image, my gestures, and my personality. But I do have a meeting of the mind story in that growing up, although I didn't know how to be something else, I always thought that who I was an imperfection, and it was of condemnation. So I had a meeting of the mind story when I just became very intuitive to who my higher being is and sought answers of who I am, my existence, and why I'm here. So I mean, I could talk for hours about that and what that whole moment was and what that experience has been up until today, but we don't have that time. But I will say that for anyone that is out there that does not have necessarily a coming out story or that is struggling to come out, understand that we are all here by divine purpose. We all are here to serve and to heal the sick. And those that are ignorant to our existence and to our being and to our experience, they are to be taught, and it is not for you to hold hostility to them. It is for you to educate them. So that's
oh, love it. Big hugs.
So I live with my grandparents all through the second half of my life because lots of things happened when I was little, and on prom night, I've been gay as long as I can remember but refused to tell anybody, and on prom night I was going to prom with my girlfriend at the time, and my grandmother was chaperoning the prom, which I knew I couldn't hide. So I sat down on the front porch and told her, hey, I'm gay. She told me, you're ruining your life. What are you doing? People are gonna hate you. And I said, well, that's okay, because I'm gonna love who I want to love. And now she is my biggest ally, my best friend, loves my wife, and we're at this point a happy family. It took a couple of years, but we're there.
Alright, so mine is not really a happy one. I was 14, my mom found out that I was gay. She flipped out, said a bunch of nasty stuff, which I'm not going to repeat because I don't think y'all need to hear. And I was kicked out the house. A few years later, she came back and was like, you're my son, I still want you in my life, da 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 da. Then she found out my boyfriend was black. That's when the disowning came in a second wave. And so it's been about 10 years and she's just now starting to come around again. My grandparents wigged out, they're super Christian and Southern. So it wasn't very cute.
But you're a survivor.
I am.
Yes.
I'm here, I'm queer, I'm proud, and I'm living life to my dream.
Alright, so my coming out story was not about me, but it was actually about my parents. See, I have two dads. They adopted me when I was younger, and like all through like elementary and middle school, I always had to explain to my friends, yeah, well, I don't really have a mom, but I've got two dads who are pretty awesome. So
And how did your friends react?
they've all been really positive about it.
Good.
They've all been like, wait, really? Is it like Modern Family on TV? And I'm like, kind of.
The first time I came out was not intentional. I was like watching Blue is the Warmest Color, and I like left it closed on my computer screen, and my mom like found it in the morning, and she like woke me up and she was like, what the hell is this? And I was like, I don't know, I think I might be gay. And she was like, what the hell? And then she like didn't talk to me about it for like 3 years. And then I told my mom maybe like a month ago, like again, to kind of like assert to her, like, this is who I am, please just accept it. And she like slapped me across the head and she was like, why would you think I wouldn't accept you? I just thought you were confused.
It was after dinner and I was eating dinner with my parents, and then we go to the living room and sit down and watch TV, and I figure, okay, this is it, I'm gonna tell them. So during like a commercial or whatever, I like stand up and like, so I have something to say, and then I just say, I'm gay. And it was like almost like a sitcom moment because like the whole room froze for like 5 seconds. My dad was holding a remote and he literally like dropped it. But then like after that, my mom was like, come here, kid. And then it was all hugging and crying and kissing and all that stuff. And overall, really good experience for me. I loved it.
Hi, my name is Gavin. I am 15 years old, and my coming out story starts when I told my best friend Megan, and that was in 2013. And then I trusted her for 6 months, and then I finally got the courage to tell a larger group of people. And unfortunately, in one of that larger group of people, someone spoke up and told the entire school that I was gay, and most everyone knew because I'm very flamboyant, but I wasn't necessarily ready for that. So I ended up going home that day at school, and I stayed home, and my mom, she took care of me, she calmed me down, and she said, "You're brave, you're gonna do this." And then the next day I came back with open arms, and everybody was very accepting. So that's my coming out story.